I'm Fetty. I cannot wait, I ain't ready. Ay, I just left Houston, what? I just left Earth. Gas in my blunt, see in his face. That hoe give me face. That hoe give me faith. I'm Fetty. Ay, I cannot wait, I ain't ready. I'm Fetty. I cannot wait, I know. Hey, what's happening? It's K.A. We back in this thing. K so gutter, you sleep with a cut up opportunity you want to turn. We back, we here to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Beat the clock, we back in this challenge. Y'all niggas gonna beat the clock or not. So we got a nigga trying to be Shang Tsung, trying to steal a nigga's likeness in this bitch. We here to talk about Mario Judah. Now, it came to me in a dream. I was half asleep sitting there, thinking about some shit to do. And I'm like, this motherfucker Mario Judah. It's popped in my head like, you see Jimmy Neutron brain blast? Just, I'm like, yes. And we here for this video, man. Now, this ain't gonna be a long one because this nigga only has like one project. It was like a whole lot of red EP. I think it was like part 1. Basically, what happened or how I got attention to this nigga. Oh, did I? Yeah, I introduced myself, right? It's K.A.Vuitton, you know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, help your boy out. Shout out to mom, strong like a nigga. If I didn't. If I did, what's up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Y'all good today? You know what I'm saying? Y'all good today? What's up? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? What's going on in your day? Shit, put that shit in the comments, man. We all be going through some bullshit. Shit, fucking have a little therapy session, you hear me? But anyways, enough of my bullshit. But yeah. So, basically, it was to the point, you know, everybody was waiting for Playboi Carti's Whole Lotta Red album. I was waiting for that shit. Let me tell you about Playboi Carti. I fuck with Playboi Carti. OG Playboi Carti. You know, Fetty, Broke Boy, you know. The first album in New York, I'm really rock harder than my sock, trying to catch a up. You know what I'm saying? That shit was cold. Dialect. Nah. Didn't fuck with it. Wasn't for me. If you like it, cool. Wasn't for me. Whole Lotta Red? No. Couple songs I like. But no. Did not go back to it like that. Couple songs I like. That's it. But besides all that, right? So, he was taking a while. His fan base was waiting for a Whole Lotta Red for so long. It was taking a while. So, Mario Judah popped up out of nowhere being a Playboi Carti fan. He was like, bro, drop this shit or I'm going to make my own. I'm going to give you this time span and then I'm going to drop my own version of Whole Lotta Red. So, you know, everything was going on, everything, blah, blah, blah. So, eventually, he did drop a little EP called Whole Lotta Red. And a lot of people was like, yo, he's doing Carti better than Carti. Oh, my gosh. He was getting a lot of attention. People was fucking with it, and he was doing his thing. Now, he was more of a gimmick to me. He had the red, low, yachty hair. He was sounding like Playboi Carti. I'm like, this is a SoundCloud nigga. Which is nothing wrong with that, but I'm like, you basically jacking another nigga's sound, making an album that's supposed to be the other niggas, and just doing your thing. So I was already, you had an asterisk over your head. I'm like, all right, cool. Do your thing. I don't really, again, Playboi Carti and me have an interesting relationship. You know what I'm saying? He's hit or miss for me, basically. Yeah. He's in the span of Sosa at the moment. Like, OG Chief Keef, everything was flames. Sosa Valley now, I'm like, he's hit or miss. Basically, that's where Playboi Carti is. He's hit or miss. Either I fuck with it or I don't. But yeah, at this point, right, it was just like, okay, whatever the fuck. So it was just like, all right. So he's doing his thing. I'm like, all right, cool. Then actually, Whole Lotta Red dropped. You know, Playboi Carti doing his thing. And it was like, whatever. I think I like Playboi Carti in small doses. I think that's my thing with Playboi Carti. I think I like him in small doses. I think that's what it is. But sorry, we're going to talk about Mario Judah. It's just they're connected. So basically, that happened. I think Mario Judah released a couple songs. He still is releasing music, but is he as hot or as prominent as it was before? I don't know. At the time he was doing that shit, I'm like, bro, you can make a case for that nigga because to be on the XXL list. Because let's face it, the XXL list, yes, it doesn't really give a fuck about artistry or like, yeah, cares about sales and how late you are. Yes, they're gonna have like a rap nigga, like a rapidy rap boom bap nigga. They're gonna have certain demographics or aspects they do cover. Fair enough. I do like that they're including more women now. That is fair. Like they have like 4 women. Now it's like 12, so they have like 4 women and 8 dudes, which is not bad. But like it is what it is. So I made a case like, yo, this nigga lit right now. Everybody fucking with the, you know, interpretation of his Playboi Carti Whole Lotta Red album. So you know, this nigga could make the double XL, but it is what it is. This is the problem, though. With all that being said, after Carti dropped a whole lot of red, like this nigga, I don't know, like he just like escaped the news cycle. Niggas stopped talking about him. Niggas wasn't really talking about him. It just was going down and down and down. Like motherfuckers wasn't really rocking with bro. And it was just like, you know what I'm saying, gotta make myself look attractive and this shit. I'm stupid as hell. But like, yeah, it was just like this nigga disappeared. Like we didn't know what the fuck happened to him. Yeah, he's releasing a 1-2 song. Maybe if you're a die-hard Mario Judah fan, like yeah, maybe you know when you drop. Right now it just says that only EP. I don't know if he was signed at the time. I probably do think so. He was signed or he has somebody behind him. But like even then, it's just whatever. It's kind of in the I wouldn't say a similar case of CJ, because CJ just, that nigga just faked being a blood, in my opinion, faked being a gangster. But in the case of Mario Judah, it was just like you were trying to fucking come up off of somebody's established work, if you will, or sound, and it just didn't really work out for you. Yeah, it was what it was. Like again, he's talented. I'm not gonna take it away from him. Some of the shit he did actually sounded good, but like he just didn't capitalize on it. He was just sitting there, just writing the. When he was doing that whole lot, he also dropped some other shit. Like I could do this shit, but I also do this shit, and kind of set yourself apart. Cause a whole lot of red came out, was just like who, Mario who, and it was what it was. Now yeah, he's still dropping music. I think I went on his YouTube page to see it. Like he's still dropping some music, but like he's not having that thing. At that point, I was like, okay, new nigga off SoundCloud. He coming up. He gonna have himself a little run. He didn't really have a run. You know, it just appeared and he left, and it was what it was. So at this point, I'm sitting here scratching my head. Can he really beat the clock? Now this one is subjective because he never had a hit, in my opinion. He never did this and that. So like his I guess standard and what we're weighing as can he get back to that platform is different compared to like people like CJ and fucking Iggy who had hits. Like it's a different standard for him because he didn't really blow up, right? He was bubbling though. So can he get back to that bubbling status? Because can his name get back into the conversation? Can he actually put music that people gravitate towards and like more people are consuming? Can he get there basically? And that's what we have to look at him as. Yeah, I know it's kind of different compared to the other people, but yeah, it just popped in my head. It was like a fucking dream. It just popped in my head. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna talk about this nigga. But yeah, what do you feel about Mario Judah? Do you feel he can get back to the upcoming artist, like bubbling status he had, or is he just donezo after like that? Like no motherfucker want to hear from him again. And he could prove me wrong. I'm saying this should beat the clock. He could come back tomorrow. You could have some shit for my ass, and I'm like, damn, this nigga can't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like I made one of these about Playboy Carti before a whole lot of red, and then whole lot of red came. I still thought it was bad, but like. Niggas was fucking with it. I'm like, alright, Carti, here to stay, fuck it. So it is what it is. So let's see what happens with this situation. Anyways, put your feelings down below or whatever you want to say. Check out the links in the description. I got some other videos for you. And besides all that, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ Dayweiler, don't play with me like that. You know I let it spray. Hey. You know what I'm saying? My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like and subscribe if you want to hear a little bit more. I'm gone. Slime Zoom, Peace Shot, Elge Gang. Hey, long live King Nipsey, you hear me? Hey.